Actually, I'll tap you right here. And then
you tap Tyler.
Telephone. Yeah.
And then he jerks me off.
Yes.
And then we're
exactly.
Something got lost in communication here.
I got the timer ready.
It's like, wait a minute, Bryant. You wanted to jerk me off.
It's just like,
Oh, God. Telephone.
I don't know what to do.
Someone's got the quickest hands in the West.
Which is basically...
What are you drinking? High noon. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to episode 5 of Around the Cauldron.
this is episode 6.
Is it 6?
God
Yeah.
damn.
All right, we're going to restart.
Okay.
I just told you.
I
3,
forgot.
2, 1.
You know, I just keep forgetting because you're drinking all those high noons right there, and you keep thinking you're McCree. Just pew, 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 pew. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to
Hey, Matthew Mercer is a god, by the way.
He is. Episode 6, Cauldron of Weird. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. This is going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys have watched our past videos. There's been some good ones. There's been some really dark, dicey ones right there. But we have a lot of fun. So I am Chris. I will be the host of Around the Cauldron, and this is my finger gun pointing, finger banging McCree High Noon Tyler.
Hi.
And then I've got my Celtic, and everything green Corey.
Oh my God.
And then I've got everything is depressing except for the everything is depressing.
Truly depressing.
But that's great. Truly depressing. Bryant.
That's
it's me.
hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. Everything is awful.
Rudy Tooty and everything
for
fruity,
those,
Bryant.
For those watching, yeah. I'm on the hoop.
Is it Celtic or Celtic?
Celtic.
Okay.
Celtic.
Apparently, I try to read it like there, and sometimes they're like, it can be. So there you go.
What
If you
you're
go
talking about,
past
this is
tense,
Celtic.
if you go past tense of heritage, it's Celtic.
Okay.
If you're going to soccer team present tense, it's Celtic.
Or Boston Celtic.
I just farted, by the way. I'm sorry.
Great.
Okay, whoa, easy there, Bruce. Okay, so I guess what we're going to do is let's get into our segment, Freaking and Geeking. So this is going to be the segment where we talk about things that are happening either like gaming or any geek culture stuff right there, and then freaking about. It can be good things, it could be bad things, kind of whatever you're worried about. So let me get on to my thing, geeking. First thing right here. Guy has been leveling up his character in World of Warcraft Classic with his phone. He's 100 miles away from his PC using his phone. What a time to be alive when like MMOs were just first coming out and a guy can now do it from his phone in like 4K.
Because when WoW Classic came out, that was the race. It wasn't like, oh, look at all the things that we loved about vanilla WoW. It was, who's the first to 60? And this guy's doing it with his phone.
It was kind of impressive right there.
Oh, it's insanely impressive.
Especially now that we're so more connected even from the, what is it, like 15, 16 years or whatever since?
15. It's been 15 years since vanilla WoW.
That we can now, almost to a minute, know who reached that achievement first is just baffling to me. Because usually it'd be like legends. So like, dude, you're not going to believe this. I saw a level 60 character. What? What a nerd, you know? And they rip
it's
on
almost like he had no life.
Almost. I guess what I'm kind of freaking about, oh man, there's so much things that I kind of see. It would probably have to be, I came across something really interesting. We all know Baby Metal, right?
Yeah.
Duh. Okay? No Baby Metal.
About the cyborg one?
The fucking cyborg one.
Yep.
Absolutely, dude.
I seen it.
So what are they called? Oh god, I had it right here. Anyways, so yeah, there's like a giant cyborg that goes with him, and the guy just like shreds. But that kawaii metal, you know, the cute metal right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been so popular, and then now we're getting cyborgs in it.
Nice.
But I just find
that was the next logical step.
Proto-mend it first.
well, so I guess the point is like they're trying to differentiate themselves, you know,
Yeah.
from you know, because Baby Metal pretty much has I would almost say a monopoly on the genre.
Listen,
Right.
but none of them are Lady Baby.
God damn it.
You could still do that too.
Gosh
No,
darn
no,
it.
no,
sorry,
no.
sorry. There's the first bleep.
No, Lady
We're
Baby
well
already-
past that, dude.
Yep.
No, Lady
322.
Baby already exists.
Oh.
It's kind of the same concept, except they have a dude dressed up in a skirt and
Oh,
pink
that's right.
nails.
You showed me that.
Yeah, it was
It's
terrifying.
Hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious.
So that's what I'm kind of going on. So Tyler,
Down the line.
All right. I have a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I watched all of Carnival Row on Amazon. Great.
Iron
show.
Bunny was what they were called, by the way. Iron
So-
Bunny.
Okay, because I was very hesitant. I had the approach of this is going to be really good or it's going to be absolute garbage.
It was either that or the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. I started Dark Crystal.
Dude, Dark Crystal was good.
And I got 10 minutes in, and I was like, this seems really good, but let me give Carnival Row about 10 minutes, and then I'll flip a coin. And instead of giving it 10 minutes, I just watched the whole episode.
Of course.
Fair
It
enough.
was It's the. I tell you what. Every time you think that something is CGI, like a creature effect, it's not.
They pull
it's
you.
all practical.
Okay.
All the goat guys' horns
John
and
Carpenter
stuff
would be proud.
on their faces. It's all practical, and it looks.
Don't go near that.
It looks great. Yeah, let's not talk about that. So that was good.
What? I was just talking about
I'm a
the
little late to the game. I blew through all of Nightfall
Okay.
in 3 days. So
Well, you're unemployed, so
Yeah.
that's
It's
not
really
much of a
easy.
milestone.
Yeah.
You did
but
it.
I watched all of that.
Talk to the mic, bud. Right there.
So
He can hear you.
Watching Mark Hamill do all of his crazy nonsense,
Dude, I love me a good Mark Hamill.
it's good.
He's
And,
gonna be in the animated Vox Machina series.
I heard.
It's true.
It's going to be kind of
And,
interesting.
Lastly, I started a new book series.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tyler's
Oh, did you finish The
Tyler's
Witcher?
Corner.
Yeah, I'm done with The Witcher.
Okay. So what'd
Yeah.
you start now?
I started the Winter King.
The Winter King. Is that a World of Warcraft thing?
No, King Arthur trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah.
I was thinking the Lich King.
The
but,
once and
whatever.
future king.
Yeah. Real good. Super violent. I'll give you just a taste.
Seems to be a trend
Just-
of the
just
books
a-
that you like to read.
just a small
Really?
taste.
No murder
Really?
mysteries,
Really?
just all murders.
Just a small taste. So this lady, I won't get into spoiler territory. We'll just call her Lady.
Lady, okay.
She's waiting for her husband to come home.
As one
Husband's
does.
been at war.
As one does.
He comes home
Yep.
and immediately shoves his sword down her throat.
Hell yeah.
I think there's supposed to be a sexual pun right there.
No.
Oh no, he told her to kiss the blade and then he put it all the way down.
Holy crap.
And then they described it as her
Wait a minute. I thought this was a murder mystery. It turned into an erotica real quick.
Oh yeah. It described her as
is
not
why
being
people
able to
hate
stand
you.
up after that. So her body just crumpled.
Hell yeah.
And I was
That's
like,
how you know it's
cool.
good.
Okay.
Corey.
What are you
Corey. I'm trying to segue, man.
I love these
I'm
podcasts
trying-
because I have this pent up energy. It could be sexual
We
in
have also
nature,
not
but I don't know.
recorded in like
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah,
So-
and then
I gotta
we
get it
lost-
out somehow.
We lost 3 weeks of material.
Yeah, joke's on you. It was longer than that, but
It
hey,
was-
what can you do?
5.
Yeah, it was like 6 hours worth of content we lost.
So some of the stuff I was in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, you
Yeah,
dropped
we
the ball,
we
Dick.
desperately needed to record today.
Yeah, no
Anyway,
crap.
So what
Good
am
thing
I
we're doing it.
freaking and geeking about? Geeking. I have been geeking for a week now that Tyler and I went and saw It Chapter 2 on opening night.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, I
See
loved it so much.
We did.
I loved
Look, the
it
ending's
so
explained. Look at that. We can see it on
yeah,
right now.
You can
So
run 17 minutes.
better
I'll tell you
than
in
Tim
2.
Curry it, or do you think it kind of it's a nice reimagining?
Look, it's not scary.
It's not scary.
Jump scares. It's 2019.
It's not
mostly
scary.
jump scares.
I was
but
not at any point thinking this is terrifying. It's creepy, but it's not scary.
But see, I like
It
creepy.
does put you on edge a lot.
Okay, so
well,
it,
it put him on edge.
He was edging hardcore over there.
Look at the man. Come on.
Thank you.
Anyway, no, I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fitting end. And based on what your question, Bryant, based on the limitations of what they had back then,
Of course, it's going to be better.
I think this is
But-
so much better. Granted, I think as a character, they definitely went into Pennywise way more,
Way deeper.
in the older one. So
Okay.
Yeah. The other one has more character development for Pennywise.
Okay.
Has anyone seen the TV series of it?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was totally blanking about Iron Bunny and Cyborg. Sorry, I was. Okay, well,
Tim Curry was the TV
yeah,
series.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Also,
everyone says it's not the better of them. Everyone seems to really like the movies. I guess that's the point that I was trying to make.
Also, but the Tim
Curry.
Curry.
And
Sorry.
Tim Carrey's brother.
Thank you.
Jim Carrey's.
Yes. Yeah. His
No,
bit-
technically it's Tim Curry because he's had a stroke, so he can't pronounce
Oh
his own last
my
name.
god!
Oh.
come on, I like Tim Curry.
Sorry, I'm trying to take away the heat from Chris because we're like 8.5 minutes into this episode and he's already just crapped upon everything.
Joke's on you. I was going to make a stroke joke, so there you go.
Okay.
Stop. Anyway, his bits where he's torturing the kids, I think are far better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely screws with them way more. Although the one scene with the old lady.
Oh, the old lady,
that
the old
part
lady
was
part
really-
where they like cut it off in
Oh,
the
the
trailer right
trailer?
before, and you're like, "Where's this going?" Yeah, it gets weird.
It gets
It
weird.
gets weird.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So,
All right.
What am I
continue.
freaking about now that I've lost my entire train of thought?
Sorry, that Tim Curry joke just.
freaking. It's good freaking, though. I am so excited that both My Hero Academia and Rick and Morty are coming this fall. I can't wait. I cannot wait. He's shaking me.
You won't see this.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that like in a month or something like that? Yeah.
Next month
Yeah,
for
next
Hero.
month.
And
So
the
to me,
following-
it's-
a month.
So
from
to me, it's going to feel
yesterday.
like 3 days because I'm working so much.
a month
Well,
from yesterday.
your company has officially screwed you over, so that's
My
the
butt
thing.
hurts.
Yeah, I bet. they didn't even let you have the bro job butt plug. They just said, "Open up, Abigail May. Here comes the gravy pipe."
Oh my! Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong.
It's one of those generic ones, you know, like how there's a Meyer brand.
Oh
and
yeah, there's a
Kroger
Meyer brand and
right
a Kroger
there.
brand, and then it's like the CVS brand. It's like, oh, we're cheaper than your off-store products. And
We
it's
went
like,
with the sandpaper condom.
It's coarse.
I don't know if they grade sand,
Nice
but
sand.
my
course.
company screwed me, and they were not nice.
They use that.
All right,
coarse
Brian,
sand.
what are you geeking on, man?
I am geeking about the Monster Hunter World Iceborne expansion.
You won't shut up about it.
I can't shut up about it because it
He's
has
so excited. Look at him.
no it.
What about it?
Ah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Giggity.
The expansion
The name
has
is
brought a new form of life to Monster Hunter. For people that haven't played Monster Hunter on handheld versions, so when Monster Hunter first came out, it was usually on PSP, on DS. Now that they have it on console, because, FPC, because PC doesn't get this expansion yet, this is a really big expansion. It's a lot of fun. They've changed a lot of things up. I've explained it to you multiple times, but it really brings a new breath of life into the Monster Hunter games, and I can't stop playing it.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's
Something that we're going to bring to the channel.
oh
It's
yeah,
gonna be a lot of
we
blast.
will definitely bring
Lot
it
of
to the channel.
blast.
It's
Lot of-
so
lot
much
of
fun.
Be a
What
blast.
am-
Mind
what-
blast.
That is what I'm geeking about. What I am freaking about is two things.
The government.
Oh, a double. Twofer.
Yeah, two for no. Come on, it's a podcast. Who gives a crap about the politics?
Are you kidding me? There's tons of political podcasts. The Humanist Report is one I listen to frequently. There's Chapo Trap House.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Alex Jones beats them by like
secular talk. Infowars. I mean,
I was kidding.
we're not that good.
We
I
can
am.
be.
I can't make the frogs gay.
I keep kissing them, but they don't want to kiss me back.
I know. It's like they have
How
an
rude.
they have an
That's
they
selfish.
have a tongue that it literally expands and retracts, but it doesn't want to do it to me. It's like, why the hell am I trying to make you a prince if you don't want to, how am I going to get
don't
how-
kiss me back.
like
Night,
how am
sweet
I going to get
prince.
this frog extension if you don't want it?
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Good night, sweet prince.
You know what the problem is? I'm so fat.
The skinniest
What am I
one
doing?
in the group?
What am I doing eating all this cake?
Why do I want all this cake if I don't get some frog dick? It's because I'm fat.
Thank you
doesn't
for
it feel
picking up
good
on
to
that.
get it out now?
It really does.
See, we don't do this for a few weeks. It's just good.
It really does.
Anyways.
I'm getting denied by frogs because I'm so fucking fat.
Okay, so we still haven't gotten to the first freaking. What are you freaking about?
I am freaking about the rooster teeth.
Yeah.
I'm freaking about
Should,
that.
should we just segue into that?
No,
Well, let
no.
him finish and then we'll go to that.
So my second freak
Okay.
is, we'll stick to Rooster Teeth because we have a time limit. So I'm freaking about Rooster Teeth. I'm geeking about Monster Hunter.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess let's just segue into that there. So news just broke that that Rooster Teeth.
Yesterday.
I'm sorry for all the bleeping you have to do for me.
You know what? At this point right here, it's good, man. It's good.
It's worth it, man.
So, yeah, so Warner Media's Rooster Teeth cuts 13% of the staff, so laid off about 50 people. News broke of that yesterday
In Austin.
in Austin. So,
no LA.
like the guys in LA are fine. Mind you, I was listening to the podcast a couple weeks ago, and they said they had like 400, 500 employees under kind of Rooster Teeth's little
Not anymore. Now they
thing.
have 350.
Haha.
So it's and a lot of people are really kind of torn by it. And I was reading some comments both on their site, some of the personal like Twitter, personal tweets out of the people over here.
the personal handles.
Everyone seems really kind of
torn enough about it.
torn, and I think the best one that I heard was on Matt Holmes, I guess personal, like from CEO to everyone, the release. And when you read it, you kind of go, it's unfortunate, but we're doing good.
Look at all the things we've got going on for us.
They're like, look at all this stuff. We got Genlock and Immersion, and we're on TV, and we've got HBO and all this other
well,
stuff.
Genlock is Disney XD.
Is it Disney? Yeah, it is Disney.
Yeah,
XD.
Disney XD.
But then everyone's sitting there and is like, well, if you're doing so well, why are you getting rid of people?
So here's the thing, like, and that's what kind of brings it up.
Mind you, I am a huge Rooster Teeth fan. Let me just get that out of the way. Like, I watch a lot of their stuff.
Yeah,
I do,
so
and I'm a huge fan.
This
so
is
I can speak
where
from a fan's point of
this
view.
is where the line gets drawn, because you have Ruby, you have Genlock, you have all these, and I don't use it, but I know there are some people that do. You have Rooster Teeth First, which is the subscription service where it's like, hey,
you get
if
things
you
early,
watch,
you get discount on merchandise.
yeah, it's like you get merch, you get
help support them.
you get
Yeah.
early access to all these shows we have running a week before anyone else gets it. It's like,
Yep.
but this is where it gets weird. It's like they just raised the subscription service.
They raised the price of it.
They
Yep.
raised the price of this, and then it's like, so then you have, it's like, oh, they're a sinking ship. They got too big, too fast.
Well, hold on, real quick. Here's what Matt had emailed. End quote. Today has been a tough day at Rooster Teeth and is unlike any other moment of organizational change we have experienced together. As we look ahead at all of our upcoming opportunities and challenges, we had to make some difficult decisions about how we are organized. So they're basically wording it as we're restructuring so that we can.
And this is a month after the news article broke that they weren't paying their animators. You gotta remember this. That news broke that they weren't paying their animators.
So I looked into that a little bit too. So a lot of the times is they'll get people from like University of Texas because they are one of the biggest employers in Austin.
Yeah.
They will bring people in, and they said, well, look how little turnover rate we have. People enjoy staying in our company. Now, there's a little bit of fudging of the numbers because a lot of these guys are outside
Cooking your
contracts. They say, hey, you agreed to this length of time. We will fire you, and then we can rehire you wherever there. So it's to help keep turnover down. It's to make their numbers look good. It is
Cooking your books to the literal T.
It is a business. I understand that. And when you're also owned by Warner and you have a big mama pop up to talk to, you got to look good.
Yeah, so that's
if you're going to attract new sponsors and everything, you have to look good.
Well, they're owned by a sub thing.
No.
They're owned by there was what was it? Full screen?
Yeah,
Full screen and then Warner.
But that was owned by Warner.
So this is where the line gets drawn with this whole thing. You have the people that are literally looking outside looking in. It's like they have no money. They just raised their subscription fee for all of this, and they're doing this. It's like they got too big too fast. And then you have the business aspect of they have no money, and they have to look good to mama and papa. But then when you release this post saying, look at all the things we've got going for us, like we've got the next season of Ruby coming out, Genlock has just released on cable television, which is, for Rooster Teeth, a big thing. It really draws that line of,
how good are you doing?
how good are you doing?
But here's some of the feedback that I got from some of these people is a lot of people were saying, I thought you were different.
Yeah, like you weren't supposed to do this.
You weren't supposed to do this. It's like you got the right
money grabbing.
Well, no. It was more of like you have the right people underneath you. The people are crunching. They're working really hard for you. You don't want to see people laid off right there. You treat them like
You're
family.
supposed to be different.
You are this little
You literally
bubble.
have a con in Texas that's only about you.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's kind of saying that you're the odd one. You're different compared to the rest of the
You're
industry.
the one corporation who's not a corporation.
I mean,
No,
as
no.
of
Now
as
that
of
they-
now,
And now
As
that
of
illusion
now,
has been broken.
that illusion literally got crapped upon, because it's like,
People were like, you if you go online and just search Rooster Teeth on Twitter, you just see all these people always praising them and talking about how awesome they love.
not anymore.
Well, not
so
anymore.
with this whole
But before
thing
this.
with Ruby, before this, that was great. So Ruby has literally started what people have called the downfall of Rooster Teeth. because you had Ruby. This was their like huge success. Then Monty Ohm died, which was very, very terrible, and they continued Ruby. They fire the voice actor that was for Crow, and then they up the subscription fee and saying, well, if you don't support us, then why are you even doing this? And then the not paying their animators, which again, you said, oh, hey, we don't like turnover rates, but they're not paying their animators. And then it's just a domino. It's one domino, two domino. The domino pieces start falling.
Yep,
and
that's
then
how dominoes work.
Yeah, that's how dominoes work. And then it's like, we just laid off 13% of our workforce. And then it's like, wow, so you aren't different.
And I had to bring this up, and I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, because I'm kind of segueing.
You have to bring this
that.
up with the Funhouse podcast where they're basically saying bye to Bruce. And Bruce is literally saying, you guys should all take a sabbatical, take some time to really think if this is what you want to do. He was like, it worked for me, it'll work for you. And Rooster Teeth is at a good point. He said this less than a month ago. That they
2
would
weeks.
That they would let you do this. They would probably let you take a sabbatical.
They're
doing
didn't
well enough.
They didn't let him quit. Remember, Bruce went to Rooster Teeth and said, "Hey,
I'm gonna quit." And then they said, "Well, why don't you take a sabbatical? And think about it. Take some time." And then he's like, "Okay, I took it. And I'm still quitting."
And that's where this whole thing started, because you have people that love Funhouse. It's like, oh my God, Bruce left a sinking ship. It's like, well, no, Bruce is the LA side of the company.
Yeah, Funhouse is doing better than the rest of the company, basically.
Well, remember they're just a small cog in the machine that is Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
But I think for those guys in LA, is they're using the channel as a platform for exposure, so they can really create financial wealth for them.
They can make
exactly
their own
what
company.
Ray did.
Yeah.
Before Rooster Teeth, no one knows who Ray Navarez Jr.
Now
was.
Ray has a Twitch channel and he's making
He
thousands
makes
of dollars a day.
tens of thousands of dollars a week. He makes.
Remember, he got
makes,
Destiny 2 before anyone.
He makes an insane amount of money right here. So I can't fault for a guy. I'll use Bruce as an example. I can't fault a guy that probably works his butt off right there. He's editing all the time. You know, he has deadlines to meet and all these kind of things right here. You know, to him it kind of feels like a job when he just goes, hey, you know, I just want to create a community and have a good time and play video games and everything there. And he was trying to do that, but he has priorities, and so now it kind of goes, can I branch off?
He has a mama and papa saying, where's this?
But he goes, I feel that I can maybe have more value in my life by doing something that I enjoy right here. And now he has the time that he can do collaborations with other people. He can go to events and things like that too. So I can't fault him
I've been
for that.
following that since he left. Every night he's got a new person streaming with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
every single night he's got a different.
So maybe the way of just traditional YouTube is going away, like just day in day out content.
Yeah, the algorithm is always changing. I mean, they've kind of.
Well, and that could segue into our next topic that I would like to talk about.
Yeah, so that's kind of where. Are we all good on that? I mean, you said nothing, but
let's finish it up, because Corey hasn't even said a single word yet.
Look,
he's taking it all in.
I am taking it all
Giggity.
in, and granted, like here's the thing, I'm not as big of a fan of Rooster Teeth as you guys.
I only watch Funhouse. I'll be honest.
I am not as big of a fan of Funhouse as you guys, so I don't know how much I could honestly contribute to this. But you know, they're a business. Rooster Teeth is a business, and every
we're a business.
We're a business. We're not at that level though, but.
We don't have to worry about it as much. We only have ourselves to ask.
Well, now we got to fire one of you guys right there,
Bryant,
and it was me.
fuck off.
You're right, because I'm your boss.
Fair enough.
So
It was nice talking to you.
here's the
Thank you for the
thing.
opportunity.
You're welcome.
Stop, YouTube. Here's the
not playing.
thing. They're no different than any other corporation.
No, they're not. But there
They're
was an illusion
no-
that there was.
Oh, come on. You're just lying to yourself then.
Well, there was millions of people who were lying to themselves.
Damn right there was.
no, I'm.
And you're right.
I'm
Was.
with Corey.
Not anymore.
You knew it when the illusion broke for me when after the third season of Ruby, they introduced Rooster Teeth first, which was a subscription
Once
service.
You add the subscription base, then it's all about.
and it was terrible. There were people
Well, people
literally
were really upset.
Oh,
yeah, they were really,
it was
really upset.
terrible. Like, why am I paying for this service and I can't even use it correctly? So that's when it
What was
broke
doing?
for
Just,
me.
like crashing all the time.
Systematically.
Well, and then like some videos wouldn't get released early enough, so they'd come like the same day as that video was supposed to come out. People just weren't feel they're getting value for
So
it.
basically, you'd pay for something and it only
Why am I
sometimes works.
why
Yeah.
am I paying $10 a month for something I get before everyone else and I can't use it? And now they've jumped it to
I think it's like something like that.
$14.99, something
I
like
haven't
that.
really
But it's
paid
like,
attention that much. I'm
but
only,
their entire site is broken. Like, it's still broken. It's very broken.
well,
and they're like,
Funhouse
oh, now we're-
Funhouse admitted that during their comment thing. They're like, we need to check the Rooster Teeth website more often for comments because we never check it.
Yeah, no. So that's kind of where
And
it
that
is.
was just like an offhand thing where they were just like, ha, we know the site sucks. We never check it. Sorry.
Because they don't have to.
They
They
don't-
have their YouTube channel.
They're, like I said last night in our group text, there are them and Inside Gaming are the two hardest working parts of that whole
Yeah.
company.
Alana, Elise, James, all of them. God love them.
And yes, for everyone
So
wondering,
it's $6 a month. They're charged monthly. $32.99 charged every 6 months. $60 charged annually.
Like, what the hell?
But
if you're
I think
paying
the big thing is
PlayStation Plus.
but it's the same thing of like I can wait a couple days until that
I
video
can
drops.
wait 7 days.
Exactly.
I can wait 7 days. It's like, why would I give you...
It would be the same thing as if Team 4-Star came to you and said, would you like to pay $10 extra a month
No.
and get DBZ abridged?
Nope. No. I'll wait.
But here's the thing.
Because that's the thing you have to look at.
Okay, last point, and then we'll move on
But
to
they
right
know
here.
some people would.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
and,
that-
that's
and
that's how the
it's
business
definitely-
works. So, we've covered this when Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out,
Yeah.
and we literally had a 45-minute around the cauldron of none of us would pay for loot boxes. None of us would pay for loot boxes.
I have a fun little story about loot boxes.
Oh, don't you start.
Oh, yes, I am.
I already watched that fucking stream.
Oh, no. This is good news. This
Okay.
is good news.
Okay,
No, it's not.
Real quick, and then we're gonna move on to our next topic. Go.
Well, we
that-
have to move on to our next YouTube topic.
Okay, well,
Real
real
quick.
quick.
Let him do the loot
real-
box real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Do it. Go ahead. You haven't
For
spoken.
FIFA,
Yep.
it's gotten banned in the United Kingdom. Loot boxes.
There you
So,
go.
That's a big deal.
So they're going to have to completely restructure FIFA.
Well,
for the British
I'm not
market.
opposed to that.
England
We're
doing
not
something right.
in the UK.
I know, but that's phenomenal.
why?
That's a
This is
phenomenal
America.
start.
Yep.
What an American not thing to do.
I'm sorry. 6 people have died from vape pens, and they're making laws to abolish it. Why? We're in
Abanish it?
America.
Banish it.
Abolish
Banishing?
it. Abolish it.
I think abandon is a
What?
spell.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm gonna banish you.
Oh, we're talking about vaping now?
No,
Oh,
no. We're not talking about.
He's just trying to
like.
prove-
I know
prove
where
a
you're
point.
coming from. The UK has abolished FIFA using loot boxes.
Yes,
this
because
is America.
Because it's
They also ban
technically
a lot more than
gambling.
that.
This is
Sir.
America, where
Don't catch you
I
slipping.
can-
now.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
We're stupid here.
yes,
I get what you're saying.
There you
I
go.
can literally drive 20 minutes and I have a casino.
Look, the point I'm trying to get at is it's a good start because they're a terror on the gaming industry.
It is.
Fair.
It's
ruined
it's the
games.
stain of the underpants that is the gaming industry.
Yep.
It's something that unites people.
If we want
It
to cover
smells
this, that's another topic because that's bad.
Later, different one.
We'll do a different one.
Different one.
That's
Anyway,
really bad.
Tyler, go ahead.
Quick thing, because I'm not sure that anyone's really caught on to this one. Mostly because we don't do toy reviews, but YouTube is screwing over people who do.
Toy reviews?
What about that 6-year-old kid that makes the most money?
That's where this whole thing
This
started
is-
from. The
this is
United
where-
States passed a law that you can no longer target children for any of those things. So all of those channels
Target children for what?
for like ads and things, you can't
Ads,
collect their data.
Taze,
You can't show them
toys, all of it.
ads or anything. So now all of these YouTube channels, and there are thousands of them.
Oh yeah.
So, the one we like, who always does,
NPR Toys.
yeah, MMPR.
They
Gone.
They're not gone.
Well, they're
but
not gone,
He
but,
went on a
like-
thing. They're saying basically they have 4 months to restructure their entire channel because they're going to demonetize everything, get rid of their comments, and basically make them non-existent. YouTube
That's kind of why I
basically-
said gone. Like they literally have a really small window to change their entire channel, or YouTube is gone. You're gone.
Basically, if
You don't exist.
and this could well, it doesn't really apply to us because I was watching their thing and they were talking about it. But basically, if you're anything that is family-friendly content, is now being targeted as demonetization. Period.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
the-
thought they
gone.
wanted like advertiser-friendly content.
Well, that was before
That was
the United States
Okay.
government stepped in.
Okay, so
Always the government.
So some of these changes include renaming stage names to make them feel less kid-friendly oriented, cutting out popular series dedicated to toys or games, making up vlogging, specifically shifting videos to target teens. Essentially, these changes retarget kids' content to a slightly older demographic that isn't covered by the $170 million settlement with the FTC over alleged children's privacy law violations. So due to the settlement, YouTube will have to stop collecting data on videos that are targeted towards kids under the age of 12, and creators who make videos for children, such as unboxing toys or art lessons, will have to clearly label their content as being intended for kids. So for creators, this means any videos that you make for kids won't be eligible to run targeted ads, which they fear could dramatically reduce their revenue. That is insane.
And to what Bruno was saying on that channel, he said, so if you even mention the word superhero, it
Gone.
could be demonetized
Gone.
immediately.
gone. You unbox a Iron Man.
Statue.
Gone.
That's like $400. You know, for a targeted adult audience.
Yeah.
Gone.
So like when people went
So
to
if I say action, so if it's
No,
an action
so-
figure, that's not.
Comic-Con, big example. When someone went to Comic-Con,
And they get their exclusives. And they say, hey, here, this is what they all look like.
hey,
and I paid $400
look at
for
the
this.
Avengers Endgame of Captain America and Iron Man.
Some kid.
YouTube,
Because it's a
boom.
superhero. He could watch it. So
Boom.
we're demonetizing your video.
But
What?
why?
Why?
Why is this a thing? Why did they feel the need to step in and change this?
The government did because
No,
there was a
that's
lawsuit.
what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
Because
why-
the government is forcing YouTube to do this.
Because
But they
free
did-
will
there's-
is an illusion, man.
Calm down,
Nice.
there, Pink Floyd.
No, I'm not even Pink Floyding. I'm being very dead fucking serious right now.
This makes no sense. Our government focuses way too damn much on the wrong things.
We got it! We got it! We went political!
Alex Jones, did you just walk in here? What's going on? No,
I
no,
tell
go-
you what.
Go, oh, he's gonna be serious. Go be serious.
We're
Go. Go.
focusing on the wrong things. Why do they care? Why do they care? Do a video for children. Why does it matter? It really doesn't matter. When we're
Stop. I'm going to answer that question right now. What was the scare 5 months ago?
I had AIDS.
It's true.
No, that's an us thing, buddy.
Oh, okay. Sword fight.
What was it?
What was the parental scare that every parent had that was shared around all of Facebook?
Oh, just all all the crazy
Momo.
weird.
No.
Yeah, no.
Momo.
Nah, that was such a small little blip. Momo was small in comparison to some of the other crazy stuff on YouTube. That was
Okay,
that's
so
but
that's a stepping stone.
No, Momo is a small portion of the bigger thing that was these AI generated clickbait, perfect algorithm tags and times and everything too that confuses Google's AI so that these videos can be watched and people make an insane amount of money.
Well-
They're basically computers tricking computers to make revenue.
And to that point, Ryan's Toys.
Yeah, Ryan's Toys.
He has all of these targeted ads. Not to mention, I didn't know he had his own. He has his own toy line.
Oh, does
Sell
he?
it in
Oh, so
stores.
he's gonna be fine.
So he runs his own ads on his own videos, and, and his parents make double, triple, quadruple the amount of money. So essentially, the big channels have ruined it for all the small ones.
I apologize to the people that are watching this video. My wife is calling me. I'll be right back.
That's a big deal.
I'm in trouble.
You should be.
I'm in trouble.
Well,
If I can lift the freaking chair.
well, while Brian's in
Well,
trouble.
you are sitting on it.
Oh boy,
I'm good.
Hey, Drunky, you okay, bud?
I'm glad we have that on.
Watching the video, that was perfect.
He almost said it again.
So, you know why this aggravates me so much? You know why this aggravates me?
Yeah,
Yep, you're right. But, you know,
that was known.
Fair
but,
enough.
You know, we're sitting here, they're forcing YouTube to stop doing children-friendly content. You can't make money off of doing that. Okay, well, YouTube wanted more family-friendly stuff. Okay,
And we've
whatever.
always gone against the grain of that.
And but
True.
but then the government steps in and says, no, you can't do this anymore. It's just like, why are you butting into an entertainment product? Shouldn't you be worrying about the fact that we're in 8 goddamn wars right now?
Nope.
Is that what it is now? 8?
It's 8. It's 8. We're
Corey.
bombing 8 countries. We're on the ground in Afghanistan, Syria, like Iraq still. We've been in Afghanistan for 18 years. There are adults who
Not even around when 9/11 happened.
Well, now they are.
This is insane. This is insane. We have such
Insignificant in the grand
a
scheme.
warped sense of priorities in this country.
Well-
We're so warped. God forbid you show a boob on Facebook, but
Or the chick that was on Twitch right there that showed a little bit of cooch right there, and then she got banned for like 2 days.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, yeah. She
We'll
was
get-
playing with her dog, not wearing any like underwear, and there was like a little slip right there, and then just people are going just berating her, and she gets like banned.
Good
Yeah.
on Twitch for not banning her for life.
Well, that's why I was surprised that she was going to be. I thought she for sure.
All right,
Like-
well,
She had like 100,000 followers too.
But like our priorities are so warped. You know, you can't vape, but you can smoke cigarettes all you want. You can't.
Excuse me, they're all natural tobacco products right there. Okay, they're cleaner than those nasty vapes.
Whatever. No, they still. Put
That's a real thing that people are pushing.
They put 4,000 chemicals in cigarettes on average. I don't want to
I
hear
want
it.
take
5.
one stick and then they put a 4,000 syringes in
The
it.
reason those vapes are getting people sick and killing people is because they're black market cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, plain and simple. The fact of the matter is, our priorities are so out of whack in this country.
I
fair.
agree with you.
Fair.
I couldn't agree with you more.
You know, we had what was the discussion? I'm not going to talk about the debates last night, but you know, like that's going too political. But
Yeah.
it's like. Figure it out, man. You know, this is
You're
such
the government.
a stupid. You're supposed to be the adults in the room.
And now you're coming off like the children.
It's like,
Wah.
God damn it! I am running for Congress now. Jeez.
Remember, you're too liberal.
You had a thing about
Right,
Hasbro that I saw.
Yeah. So actually, this goes
I'm
perfect.
So triggered right now.
So what has Hasbro done?
So this is just from the other week. So Hasbro acquired gangster rap label Death Row Records as part of a $4 billion deal.
Look at Hasbro buying.
Hasbro.
Hasbro, Mr. Potato Head. They own Transformers
So-
and Power Rangers.
so-
and now they own Death
So
Row.
Hasbro announced a $4 billion deal to buy British company Entertainment One, which produces animated kids shows such as Peppa Pig,
That's
PJ
why.
Masks. Okay,
And they
but they
happen to
also
own Death Row.
the rap label. So Hasbro owns the rights to My Little Pony, Monopoly, and Mr. Potato Head, and the company said that they're looking forward to expanding quote family brands and television production with the purchase. How
So-
awesome is that? Basically, it's like 8 people owning everything in the world.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's always been that.
I know, but they're just now they're it's an oligopoly essentially. It just
Oligarchy.
It's
well,
always.
well with
it's,
companies it's an
it's all-
oligopoly.
You're right. You're
It's
right. You're
already
right.
always been that.
So it's so what's going to happen to Death Row Records now?
They're gone.
Are they going to be gone now because of all them kids can't play with them little toys
Well, let's be honest. When was the last thing that you cared about that came out of that company?
of Hasbro?
No. Death Row.
Probably Tupac's greatest hits.
Okay.
I don't-
And
I
that
don't
was the
listen.
90s. So,
Is it? Oh my god.
I don't listen to a lot of like gangster rap. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like it's just not really my wheelhouse.
I just thought it was very fascinating though.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's certainly fascinating, but you're right. You know, it's just few people owning everything in the world. So what else is new?
Exactly. The rich get richer. Anyway,
So speaking of all kinds of crazy things, I'd love to talk about EA's defense of Battlefront 2's Guinness World Record.
What was that?
The most down. It was the most downvoted. Well, let me get on here.
downvoted thing. On,
So yeah, so Reddit user Amsha spotted a record in the latest edition of Guinness World Records and shared a picture on the Star Wars subreddit. I had basically said it's more than 600,000 downvotes. So if you look in there, it says most downvoted comment on Twitter. An official post by video game publisher EA responding to players' complaints about having to unlock characters such as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Battlefront 2 in 2017 through, quote, loot boxes, has 683,000 downvotes.
Good.
We're now having records, and we're now publicizing it and showing it out to the world, saying how awful this is.
Good. I'm glad. Loot
To be-
boxes are cancer upon the gaming industry.
Oh my god, dude! Did you see the freaking NBA?
NBA 2K.
Dude, Grab that and pull that up
it's
there.
a literal casino.
Yeah.
It's a literal casino.
Let me-
That's why England is banning that kind of stuff.
Let me
It's
just
literally teaching kids how to
bring
gamble.
it back to Battlefront 2 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I've played it since then.
Okay.
I went through and tediously reworked that entire game
Mm-hmm.
so that it works the way it should have been when it launched 2 years ago.
Damage was done, man.
It's fixed. It works fine now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it
but
does.
no one's going to play it because
Well,
there's so much stuff out there now
That's the weird thing.
that if you have a bad launch, you can forget about it.
Well, that's the weird thing. So they've gone back and fixed so much stuff and gotten so much better press with it that
Mm-hmm.
there are now more people playing it now than when it first launched.
It's good that people are actually coming back.
They got
because
it
usually
back.
when they're gone, they're gone. They're never
they
coming
got
back.
it back because they went through and tediously fixed all of the things that everyone was mad about.
Sounds like No Man's Sky to me.
And to
It's exactly like a No Man's Sky.
and to their
I actually
effort-
watched a little bit of gameplay not too long ago. It's like actually pretty
Is it
cool.
actually a video game now?
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
a video game now.
And
Wow.
I actually played it earlier this week.
What, No Man's Sky?
No, Battlefront.
Oh,
2.
Battlefront 2. Okay.
They actually added in an entire division of clones. You can basically choose whatever armor set you want. Sorry, I hit the mic. And they had droidekas now. Full shields and everything.
Droidekas.
They're a little hard to use, especially when you're rolling. A lot of people falling off the cliff.
Whee!
Kind of funny. But it's basically fixed. They added 1 billion heroes to the game now, so
I mean,
it's a lot more fun to play.
isn't that what they're always going to do?
And
Just keep expanding the universe and
Why
adding
not
more people to it?
Why not just do it at the beginning?
because
So-
EA told all of the people the 3 different companies who were working on that and said,
So,
this is what we're going to push. I don't care what you want to do.
well, similar to like the business model that I guess we were talking about previously right here, that it is now okay to give out, or not give out, sell a 3/4 completed game and then just roll out more content.
yeah, or fix it
Because
during post.
Because why make $60 off of someone when you can make $100 off of someone?
Or 120 or 140.
And especially too, it's like, listen, we're trying to build a community. So I was reading stuff about like Anthem.
Build a community.
It's exactly like how it
Let's
is with
build a
Anthem right there.
community.
Of saying of like, you know what, here's the game right over here. We understand. We've gotten your feedback, and we're slowly working out. And they know well ahead. Listen, we're not going to get everything in this game, but we get it launched. People buy it. We can just have a skeleton crew that'll just slowly bring out the updates because it's easier to roll those updates out
Yeah.
than it is to build a game from scratch.
Corey, I feel like you had something that you wanted to talk about, and then I have what I believe is going to be the topic that will clear this out.
What I wanted to talk about?
Or did you?
Or are we talking about Orwellian Alabama football?
Yeah, you might as well do that, and then I'll
But
end,
Bryant's not here.
I'll end the
He-
podcast with K-pop news because there's a lot going on.
Oh.
I like that little teaser
Okay,
right there.
so
While I look up the
Alabama
valuable
Crimson
information.
Tide, the Alabama Crimson Tide, biggest football program in the country. I
Next
know-
to the Ohio State University, I'll let you know.
biggest football program in the country, biggest, baddest, they're consistently the winners. For those of you who do not know, I know you guys don't tune in here to listen about sports or politics, but that's kind of just the way the cookie crumbled today.
I hope it's Snickerdoodle.
Tis
Me
true.
too.
I love me a good Snickerdoodle. And it's almost
so-
seasonable for it.
So, Alabama released an app for their students. It keeps track of them in a way that lets them unlock opportunities for more important tickets.
It's
to
a reward
games.
thing.
It's a kind of a reward
Loyalty.
thing. So
We
basically,
want to
if you're
reward you.
You're already a loyal because you go to the school, so it's
You're
more of
al-
a rewards program.
I mean, you're paying them for it, so.
So
Yeah.
basically, if you do well in school, you get some points towards like tickets to say like the Southeastern Conference Championship game, or maybe even the college football playoffs.
That sounds great.
Sounds great.
National championship.
Yeah. You could, but it gets a little wonky like after that because they also give you rewards for going to the games and then staying for the whole games. Well, if you're Alabama beats the hell out of a lot of teams. As much as I hate it, they beat the hell out of a lot of teams. So you're not staying for a whole game when you're playing Chattanooga.
And it's
Yeah, fair
82 to nothing.
Right. Like, why would you want to stay? That's boring. Even as
Got the third strings out there. Ooh.
even as
Man, I
a
can't wait for that fourth string quarterback to and that's a touchdown. He didn't
Yeah.
even walk.
even
on the
as a diehard Ohio State fan, when we beat Cincinnati 42-0 last weekend,
field. I stayed the whole game.
I bet you did because of Kyle.
Yep, because he's like, we're staying for Carmen, Ohio, damn it, and I'm not leaving until I hear it. And I was like, well, all
Fair
right.
enough.
Guess
Fair
I'm here.
enough. It's a blowout, but I'm still here.
But, it gives you points for going to the game. It gives you points for staying at the game. But by agreeing to it, it tracks your every movement in the stadium.
That is
Like literally,
such invasion of privacy.
GPS
It's unbelievable.
tracks your movements in the stadium to make
And I'm
sure
it
you're
do-
staying.
And I'm sure it doesn't work if you don't have the GPS on, and then you don't get your points.
Yep. That is the most Orwellian shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's funny because we're in this day and age where we start talking
Bryant's
about
back.
invasion of privacy.
Bryant's coming back.
All right, so let's recap real quick for B Rizzle here.
Oh, I'm glad that he's
I'm in
back.
trouble.
I'm sure you are. So basically, Alabama, for their students, released an app related to their football program
Oh,
that
yeah.
tracks students.
Yep.
And okay, so you know about it.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, Orwellian stuff.
Yeah.
1984. If you haven't read the book, read it because this is literally out of the book.
Okay.
Sounds like something.
But it
China
doesn't.
would
It
do.
doesn't. Hey, that was my joke from earlier.
But it does, doesn't it?
Well,
But
that's because China does do that.
we're adopting. We're incentivizing people, but by doing this, you're just quantifying progress. That's all you're doing. You're saying we had 100,000 people at the previous game. We have 105,000 now. Look at all the ticket sales. You're validating, introducing things that validate your job, basically.
Yeah.
If you're an athletic director,
Validate your business.
you need to validate your position pretty good right here. You can't just be stagnant right there. Because guess what?
Geno
That
Smith.
alumni that spent $50,000.
Gene Smith.
Yeah, I don't like Gene Smith.
It's like you get the guy that spends $50,000 every year and everything, on
He's
the
a-
organization. He wants to see bang for his buck.
Yeah.
Now, granted, when you're winning national championships, you're feeling pretty good right there. But you want to see quantifiable change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they need to just think they're
So I'm
thinking
going
of
to use a
innovative
real
ways.
life scenario. And
boy.
if my sister is watching this,
She's probably not.
thank God, because if she ever does find it, I'm going to get my rear chewed out.
Oh.
See, look, I'm watching
I
the
love
language.
those kind of stories.
So she's a principal. She's a principal
Yep.
for a private school in a Midwestern state.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. That's just general enough. No, it's good. It's general enough.
So a certain person has donated millions of dollars to build a new stadium,
Right?
buy uniforms,
Right?
and then complain saying, well, why don't we have an elevator for... And this is a high school, by the way. And saying, why don't we have an elevator to use an elevator for the people that want to sit in the boxes? Donated a lot of money.
Doesn't that have to follow disability regulations?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. They're doing something legal. Got it.
Anyway, so when we go into this Alabama thing, this doesn't surprise me in the least because this is literally someone saying, why don't we have this?
Cool story, bro.
Why aren't we doing this?
Well, no, why aren't we doing this? Because it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, like, what in the actual hell?
The thing is, it's just such an invasion of privacy, though. It's like they know where your exact movements are at all times. At
We
all
literally
times.
Then
use
they
an
send you an
app.
email like,
we
Jimmy,
u-
why did you
we
leave the
literally
game
use an
early?
app.
Yeah.
Every single person in the United States is using an app called Facebook where if I Google search tabletop gaming
That ad will
tables,
show up 2 seconds later on your Facebook feed.
it's not even Facebook. It's everywhere. If I go on Instagram, it's there because, oh wait, he owns Instagram. Really? Like, I'm totally with you. Yes, that's invasion of privacy, but we've given that up.
Already.
We've given that up.
We've given up the
long
convenience
time
of
ago.
things, and
Okay.
it's all about data collecting and how can I sell you a better product.
Well, that's the thing. Is
And guess
you
what?
know,
Their football program is a product.
I'm not saying it's not a product.
Nick Saban used to coach the Browns. Just putting that out there.
It's okay. He's never been a good pro coach. It wouldn't have worked out for you anyway.
No, it wouldn't have. But we had Bill Belichick too.
That would have worked out for you.
He just didn't want the job.
Here's
was
the point
smart.
I'm trying to make. The point is that they're selling this as like it's like, oh, we're incentivizing the students to do well in school. Not really. You're more incentivized. You're not only taking their privacy, you're incentivizing them more to go to the goddamn football game.
Yeah.
So
Because-
when does
spend all
OSU
their
pull it out?
time
Because
at the football game.
because Nick Saban is constantly complaining about how there's not enough students at the games. I'm sorry, college football tickets, season tickets are expensive.
And
they
those
are.
college kids are already broke.
Yeah.
So
make
my
them
question
cheaper.
is, when do you think OSU starts it?
5 years, if that.
You think that long?
Probably. It
I
took
would
them
think
this
with it-
long to get Wi-Fi.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was joking about that when I saw that there was Wi-Fi right there. It's like it's so convenient now for me to steal everyone's private
It
information.
only took 2 years to get beer.
I got to I got to the shoe
Well,
and I
that
was
that
like,
was a
wait,
Big Ten thing.
shoe is
Yeah.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
This is weird. All right, so should we move on to our final topic?
Yes.
So-
Let's,
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
we're
I'm
really-
sorry. I was gone for 10 minutes because
I guess
I'm
I'm
in
just
trouble.
surprised that of all places it happens in Alabama.
Really though, they are the biggest.
Like,
They could
no,
probably afford those. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, like my point is, it happened in Alabama. There's like don't
The
infringe
Bible,
upon me.
the Bible Belt of don't trend
Well,
on me.
When you
No, I see what Corey's
introduce a lot of
saying.
money to the Bible Belt, they'll do anything.
You're right. That is actually
Because Jesus.
that is
Yeah,
actually 100%.
because Jesus.
Anyway,
Do you think they support Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
Right. Oh,
Chick-
definitely Chick-fil-A.
definitely.
Oh, that's right,
Chick-fil-A.
because Nick Saban was on the Chick-fil-A commercial.
Yeah.
Listen,
Lord's
that's-
Chicken.
Yeah, God's chicken right there.
Well, God's chicken isn't very good. Just throwing that out
God's
there.
chicken is disgusting.
Corey and I had
I
it
had
once, and
Chick-fil-A
I
the
was,
other day.
and
Yeah,
I was
we,
like,
we left filming at your place, and we went and we're like, I don't see the hype, man.
I had this, and I was like, tastes like any other chicken figure I had anywhere else.
I don't know. I'll take Popeyes.
Popeyes is better.
I'll take Cane's.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Last
You're
thing.
absolutely
I have
right.
had Popeyes multiple times,
Right.
separate places in different states, awful every single time. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
Cane's?
overrated.
It's over. What's that?
So Cane's then.
Cane's has been pretty consistent.
Hot chicken takeover.
Oh, I love that place so
Consistent.
much.
Well,
I've never had it.
It's consistent because most
I know
of
there's
their
one right down the road,
employees
but I've never
are-
had it.
Get it.
Yeah,
Get the
Put
chicken.
it in your mouth hole.
exactly.
Put the spicy
Okay.
chicken in
I
your
mean,
mouth.
it's not that
hole
hard
and
when
chew.
most of your employees are out of prison inmates.
Well, you know.
Hey, they have to have jobs too. Man.
No, and you know what? And that's kind
That
of
might just be their shtick, I don't
That's no, that's where I kind of like hot chicken takeover. Is like if you're gonna work for us, work.
Yeah.
We don't care
Just
about
do
your
your
past.
job.
Yeah, do your job. Here's what you need to do. And it's like,
Not that hard.
not gonna
Making
lie, I
chicken.
had to compete with hot chicken takeover over my cheesesteaks. I'm like, I'm going to lose.
spicy chicken.
That's all you need to know.
Actual spicy chicken,
It's
not
true.
that
So
Chick-fil-A. Oh, it's spicy chicken.
No.
This
Hot
is
chicken takeover
literally
would be like,
pepper.
Hi, would you like?
this chicken can
Would you
light
like
your head on
flaming?
fire.
Yeah, I'll just beat you up real quick. And
Hell yeah.
There's your chicken.
Yeah,
All right.
that, I won't even
All
eat
right.
the holy one.
Last
I was just
topic.
like,
Here we
no
go.
way.
Okay.
We have 9 minutes.
K-pop news.
We have as many minutes as I goddamn well please.
Exactly.
God,
okay.
You just love editing, don't you?
You really
I'm
don't.
not even going to edit this one right here
He's
because
just-
I love you that much.
Wow. Look
Thank
at
you.
that. Anyway,
I can't wait to see this on the YouTube where I literally fall into the curtains.
it's pretty great.
Can I edit that part right there?
Go
Can I
for
put?
it.
Can I put the?
You're the one editing. You're the one doing the video. You do whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, K-pop news. Couple of things going on real quick. It was announced late last week. Amber's leaving SM Entertainment.
Oh,
Really?
She decided to not re-sign her contract. Now, on top of that, this week she announced that she already signed with a new company called Steel Wool Entertainment. Yes, like actual steel wool.
Yeah, steel wool.
But they're an entertainment company.
what would not actually be steel wool?
I don't know.
You've never been in a kitchen before, have you?
I know what steel wool is, but he said actually steel wool. So I'm just curious what confused someone else when they hear steel wool.
I don't know.
Anyways, go
it's
aid.
just spelled. Maybe you think it's
Like Mr.
spelled
Steal Your Girl.
differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
We're
she
gonna
already
find
signed
you.
a thing. On top of that, she already has an EP ready to go.
What?
So this was planned.
It sounds like she had something she wanted to do that wasn't getting done over at
And
SM, and so,
she
just
took it to her
into
other
own
company.
hands.
Now, more news on top of that. It was also announced by SM late last week at the same day that on top of Amber not re-signing, Luna has also not re-signed
Oh,
as of right now.
yikes.
So essentially,
Whoa, dude.
You've
the K-pop community was like, so FX is done. because 2 of the members just quit, and you can't have a group that's only 2 people. Yes, we know TVXQ did that, but I doubt the other 2 people who are left.
They're the odd ones out.
They're the odd ones out because they're the ones that are currently so busy doing TVs and movie.
Listen, man,
that they can't even like get together to do
music. Yeah.
So those are the 2 big things. Yes, people are saying, well, of course she left. SM is terrible at promoting the people that they already have, and this is very true. We know that.
It's been consistent for the past 3 years.
More than that, man.
when Girls' Generation had that thing.
I'm kind of going with how long we've been doing this.
When they had their last music video,
it was not promoted. We literally had to...
They didn't promote it at all, and they didn't even let them go on any music shows and do live performances of it. They didn't promote it at all.
So this has been...
Sounds like the chickens are coming home to roost.
Yeah, this is...
Maybe it's Hot Chicken Takeover or something. I don't know.
This is something that's been building for a while, and now it's finally starting to happen.
And
crap is hitting the fan because it's like, this has been a thing for
years.
6 years.
At least, maybe more than that. It might have been 10
years. We've been doing this for 3, so I'm kind of like doubling up how long we've been doing it.
Yeah,
this is something that's been going on for 6 years.
They've been acknowledging all of their people, just saying, "Hey, this person has new music," instead of just like, "Oh yeah, here's the video that we didn't even tell you about. Have fun."
So now that the Roosters have come home to cook, the crap has hit the fan.
And they're also, you can tell that they're having issues because they're getting ready to launch another boy group with members from NCT, Super Junior, and EXO.
Yep. So
what?
All into one group.
Yeah, all in one.
What's it called?
Super M.
That's a little underwhelming of a name.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm very whelmed.
This is the.
I was hoping it'd be something cool.
This is going to blow.
Or no, I'm sorry, not Super Junior, Shiny.
Oh, okay.
This is going to blow up,
and everyone's like, "Why are you doing this instead of actually promoting the groups you already have?"
Because that's all they care about. They want the newer thing, the newer iPhone. You want the new
thing.
It costs more money to grow the band that you already have. It's cheaper to get people excited for a new band.
You two, you're now a group now. We're gonna promote you.
They own you.
Yeah.
So, last little bit of information, and this one is slightly exciting, but I have to stress unconfirmed at this point in time. So, as we all know, we already covered Magnetic Moon by Tiffany.
Yes.
And she's currently on tour all over the world.
Yeah.
Currently in Korea. So someone was asking her, not about what she thought about SM, but just what she thought about the entertainment industry. And somebody blatantly asked her, like, would you ever start an entertainment company?
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes.
And so she said, I've actually been thinking about it. To which the next thing that I saw after that was a crap ton of people saying, sign every member of a Girls' Generation. We'll support you the whole way.
We're back.
That would be fantastic.
That would be pretty... Oof, boy, that's ballsy.
Okay,
but it'd be crazy.
Okay, but
That'd be
here's the
ballsy.
thing. Could they go back and do the older songs?
So they can't be.
So here's
it.
what I understand.
You can't be Girls' Generation.
You would have to,
Generation of Girls is what you call yourself.
Yeah, Generation of Girls. You can't go back and do your old stuff because
unless you sue for the rights.
You'd have to go after the rights of the songs.
Which weirdly enough, I mean when
they might win that.
Which Saya won that battle against
YG.
YG just handed it over to him when he left, and they didn't even say anything.
Yeah, they
They didn't put up a fight or anything?
They didn't put up a fight because they realized it was like, Saya's the biggest thing in K-pop.
That's the only thing I can think of, I guess.
The courts are going to rule it.
In Sai's favor, yeah.
And so when he left... and
Boy, when he comes in with those sunglasses, I'll tell you what.
He's just ready to do his business. So
he just opened Gangnam Styled them.
Yeah. So he left and started his own company.
Yeah, so bad.
And obviously we know that he
he
signed Jessie.
Yeah.
I don't think
he signed Hyuna. And then all of them, weirdly enough, they just finished up their summer tour all over Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically at the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
Every weekend there's a new concert going on.
Looks
like dope. A lot of fun. But all of those people have been practicing and doing all of the old songs that they had at all of their own entertainment companies. So it's possible you can get the rights to your own stuff and go back and do it.
It's if they want to fight it. If they don't fight it, then yeah, we get Girls' Generation.
I mean, if Mimsy can leave and then go and perform 21 songs and not get sued about it,
Good point.
It's possible.
We'll put it in the highly likely category. Like, this can happen.
this could happen.
Like,
but it's all dependent on whether Tiffany wants to do it.
I think she knows the demand's there.
She knows the demand's there. They know the members want to do it. It's whether the members have the gall enough to say, okay, yeah, we're just going to leave.
Do it.
Well, without it, there is no Girls' Generation. They just keep doing their own things.
Yeah. I think it's we are a few words away that we get it back. I can start this.
I can do this.
I can do this. Believe in me, and we will take this off. And because I truly believe they all know. If they all get back together, we will jump on it. Everyone in the planet will jump on it because we've missed them.
Well,
But I think a little bit kind of stems to, does everybody want to bring Girls' Generation back? Does all the members want to bring it back?
Well, that's another issue.
I think that's another thing, is that you can only have that identity.
We're taking the fan perspective.
yeah.
The group, we don't know how they feel.
Well, they've talked about it recently.
8 members, though. That's
There-
the thing.
there
There's
is
still
still-
8 members that have to
Even
all
though,
agree.
even though 3 of them left the company and still said, yeah, I'm still going to be a member of this band.
You're halfway there. I'm good at maths.
So if you just
Fourth away
if
there.
you get the other 5 to leave and say, yeah, we're still, because as far as I know, they're all still committed to doing this.
Then
They've all said, we'll do it. We're ready to go.
I mean, regardless, it sounds like there's a lot of ifs,
yeah.
but if you get, I
that's a
think
business
I think the
aspect.
big thing is if you can get the financial backing of it right there, you could pretty much make anything happen.
Yeah.
If there's a GoFundMe for a person going into a hospital, why can't they make a GoFundMe for, hey, do you think we should do this? And people will throw their money. We can
throw money at Star Citizen right there to make it the biggest gaming thing.
I
we
wasn't
could
going to go
probably-
there because that's a literal
What is it,
dumpster
like?
fire.
It was like $170 million
Yeah,
or something.
I wasn't going to go
And
there.
they
I was
blew
going
through it.
to go with, like, something that you and I do. It's like if a bunch of nerdy ass voice actors playing D&D can ask, "Oh, we only need $750,000 to make an animated series of this campaign," and they make $12 million. I'm pretty sure they can say, "Hey, do you?"
Super easy, barely.
It's super easy, barely.
Hey,
need
we're
the
going to bring
beans.
your favorite girl group back. We just need a little bit of help getting the company started. Bam, funded overnight.
But sometimes those people have like identity contracts and like personnel. Like you
Yeah.
you as a person, you do not own your persona. So
Exactly.
I mean, who
I
knows
don't own
what
that. I'm an asshole. That's just kind of what I am on this.
you get that
channel.
for free.
I get that for free.
That's a little sprinkle on top. So it's just a thing to think about. But we need to hurry up and end this because we're going long again.
Oh, we always go long.
And hard.
So, well, everyone, what?
Yeah.
You slap me?
Yeah.
I'm playing a little
Little
a
tough
little
one.
slap and pickle.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, thank you for watching and listening to the podcast. Like I said, we always have fun doing these right here. And
I'm
we
sorry I
have-
had to leave for 20 minutes because apparently I'm in trouble.
And that was probably the best 20 minutes we had in this entire podcast.
I bet because
so
I wasn't here.
Fair.
That was the joke. So,
I know. I picked up on
everyone,
it.
just if you could do us a huge favor and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Cauldron the Weird. And while you're out there too and you're listening to this podcast, why don't you subscribe to the podcast? You can listen to all of our content. We're going to be a little more diligent in making sure these uploads are more on schedule. And, what's that?
Sponsor.
And we definitely got to forget our sponsor right there. We will never forget them. You know why? Because we're always listening. And you know how we're listening? With our ear holes. And because of our ear holes, eargasm.
So we're sponsored by Eargasm Earplugs.
It'll also help you tune out the sound of our voices because we are cringy as hell.
Well, they could just turn it off for free.
Tell them that.
Don't tell them that. That was the secret, Tyler.
We got to charge them to get to.
You got to watch an ad to exit out.
Tyler said the
Oh my
quiet
God, that's
part-
brilliant. Why don't we start doing that?
Tyler said the quiet part loud. But speaking of things that are quiet, sounds when you're using Eargasm Earplugs. Drops the decibel rating down about 21 to 25. Wait, don't touch them. I know. They're on my keys.
Right
yeah.
there.
They're on my keys.
I have weird ears. Will they fit in there pretty good?
Yes, actually, they come.
If
in
there's a
different
hole, it can
sizes.
fit.
They come in
Only
multiple
2.
sizes, so you can find the.
But Chris has
The-
special ears.
Listen with your special ears. My brand.
Eargasm, my brand.
Oh, that's great.
But yes, they come in 2 different sizes so that you can find the right pit for you. They're fantastic. I use them all the time at concerts.
He
I
does.
love them because I'm always going to concerts.
All right. That it?
Links in the description.
There we go. So
been
we've also
fun.
got the merchandise store. We've got the gaming channel. I'm going to put all kinds of goodies in that description. So
Gaming channel as we record this is getting revamped. It will be back soon.
Soonish?
Yeah, we're gonna go soon.
we're hoping that we can have more time to do all kinds of good, fun stuff right here. So that's on us in our personal lives.
So just crap on us when it doesn't happen,
We're
and
gonna have to
then
really-
make us
we're-
feel like crap.
We're gonna have to really push the patron stuff right here because having that disposable
That
income
need,
to
yeah,
make all
that needs
kinds
to
of
be
things.
reworked too. So
Yeah.
We'll just I think we need to do a calendar just like they did for Rooster Teeth. Speaking of Rooster Teeth, like the Gus calendar, the naked one by the fire. The holidays are gonna be coming up. So
Oh, like the Bruce Green calendar.
are they all farting?
Yes.
yes.
Fantastic.
12 farts of Christmas.
So we just combined Bruce Green, Jacob from Bro Job.
Right.
I'm liking it so far.
Okay.
And also Jacob from Funhouse.
Oh my!
Okay,
John
yeah, we've
Smith
got
all
and,
around
we got
it.
the,
and John Smith.
and then we've got a fireplace, and we're golden.
Yeah.
That's a lot of thick boys in one calendar, right?
Let
there.
us- thick boys and one innocent
we
one.
have to get Andrew involved, the thickest boy.
Yeah,
Although,
Andrew, I can't forget
CJ
about
from
you.
Thy Art is Murder, he is the purest strain of cake.
Is it yellow cake?
This yellow cake uranium.
This beautiful Aussie cake.
Ooh.
This has been a lot of fun, everyone.
The cake from down under.
Welcome to episode 6. Don't
He's the
worry,
thunder
there's
from down
plenty
under.
more cringe to come.
So cringe to come. That's what I shout every night. So
Cringe to come.
thanks everyone, and we will definitely see you on the next podcast. And then watch our video content. We've been putting out some new stuff, and I think we had a good little session going on today too, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's only been like a month.
Nah.
When you say it like that, I feel bad.
Well, I've
We
been
have
gone
li-
for a month.
We have lives, so it's just part of the deal.
Yep.
We have lives, we just hate them.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
So make this our life. That way we can hate it and love it at the same time.
Oh, I hate it, but I make so much money.
Dream big, Tyler.
That's the goal.
God, this sucks, but all this money.
Guys, can you believe that Lamborghini I got they didn't have in red? What?
You see that big pile of money over there? That's
mine.
That's
I
my
want you
fucking
don't get
money.
that money. All right.
I just want to buy a machine like a money gun. That's all I want. Even if it's all
Like-
$1 bills, I want to
like-
have the money that I can
Like
just.
duck,
Okay.
That's easy.
DuckTales,
Amazon, bro.
like
that?
the DuckTales gun.
What's the DuckTales gun? Now I'm intrigued. What?
Brian over here just went to Scrooge McDuck Pit.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
no, because it's not a liquid.
Well, they already said
it's
if
a
you jump into a pile
solid
of money,
made
Didn't
of
Matt
many-
Pat also do a video about that? I
yes,
think-
and
yeah,
you
okay.
break you
You'll
literally
die.
break your face.
Yeah.
break everything.
But there's the Scrooge McDuck that it's literally you just throw coins in it and you can make it rain instead of
Oh
dollar
my-
bills.
That's
Oh my god, that
so
sounds
hurtful.
awful. Well,
Make it
I'm sorry, make it hail. Damn it, you
Listen.
beat me.
dream big, buddy.
Dream big.
Dream big. We'll see everyone next time.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.